everyone. This is the CHRILLCAST. I'm Chris, and Will
And
is
I'm
back.
Will. Yes, you said this yesterday, Chris.
Well, if you missed Monday, now you know. And
No
today
one
is
ever misses Monday. That's the best day.
the second Troubled Tuesday, since we switched away from Tuber Tuesday, which was actually our most popular segment. So it was kind of a dumb idea, but we'll just keep going with it. It's all good. And so today for Troubled Tuesday, I don't know if it is troubled or not. Well, I guess we'll find out when we talk about it. But BioShock 4 is rumored to be open world.
Say what?
The BioShock 4 job listings are heavily leaning into the rumors that BioShock 4 might be an open world game. Lots of games in the past decade have evolved or devolved, in my opinion, into open world games, but a lot of these transitions have proven to be very costly and angered a lot of the fan bases, while also exciting new people to the franchise. But overall, I think it divides and segments the population of people that are playing your game between new and old. And a lot of your old fans probably aren't going to migrate to an open world because they're used to linear worlds or they like the atmosphere of the old games. And for example, Assassin's Creed, I have not played a single one of the new Assassin's Creed games, but I actually quite like the old ones. So I fit in that realm of possibility. I just find me personally, when I play an open world, there's too many things to do, and I just don't want to do anything.
Yeah. Well, I like open world games if they're done correctly. With BioShock, I'm a little worried that they're not going to be able to nail that atmosphere. I mean, I actually have not played the third one yet, but the first two, like the underwater atmosphere, and you hear like the ambiance of like whales going by or the creaks and the groans of the tubes that you're in. I just don't see how an open world could really like work with that atmosphere unless there's like an open, I don't even know, like an open world swamp or something, and you go into different areas that like would be considered like dungeons almost, and those are the areas that give you the atmosphere that people are used to.
Yeah, like for example, I agree with you. This atmosphere would be very hard to recreate in an open world. It would be cool to be in Rapture pre-collapse and actually
Yeah.
explore Rapture. Like I would totally go through, like visit Rapture and watch how the events unfolded. That'd be kind of cool. But true open world, I just don't see how you do it with BioShock.
I mean, you can still do it like this, where it's just like this underworld city, but instead of having loading screens or artificial doors that keep you from seeing like unloaded parts of the game, it's all open to you from the beginning. So that like that could be the quote unquote open world that they're going for.
Where you're like essentially nothing has a load time because
Yes.
the processing power is finally caught up with the original vision of the creators.
Yeah. So like you could go anywhere in the city.
You can go
And
backwards from where you were to
yes,
and
exactly.
revisit places. Like I don't think isn't BioShock kind of lock you out of the previous area.
You still can backtrack,
Okay.
but there's definitely like doors and stuff you have to open, and there's definitely areas where clearly like you go in the elevators and stuff, and there's clearly these areas are meant to be like loading and things are loading in the background. So like maybe you could have those sections be more open.
And like the other thing that bothers me about open world is everything is called open world, but truly, is it open world if there is a sandbox, right? In my
Hmm.
opinion, the only true open world games are things like No Man's Sky, where there literally is no limit.
Yeah.
And then when you look at like this, it's more of a sandbox. You are within the bounds of the map they've created for you. There's not limitless and not truly open. And I don't
Yeah.
think BioShock would work well that way. If you have an enclosed space that's open for exploration, I could see this working just fine.
Hmm.
Like I would love to accidentally walk down a hallway that's flooded and like, oh, you're dead, drowned.
Yes.
Or
But
like
have it where it's not an instant kill, and like you could actually get yourself out of that situation if you're smart
turn
enough.
close the door back up.
Yeah.
Not like Tomb Raider where you make a mistake and all of a sudden you're spiked on a
Oh
pole.
yeah, I know, like violent deaths in that game.
Or like the bear eats you and like what I was like, whoa, this got deep.
Hmm.
And then the other thing I would like to see is take a wrong step in Colombia and fall out of the sky.
Yes, that'd be cool.
But I think I've talked to Skyran about this already. I would love to see not open world but open timeline where you can do some of these time travel events
Ooh,
more.
that would be cool. And you can jump between the two cities in different alternate realities. That'd be
That's what I
awesome.
want to see.
Yes.
Like maybe you could stop the fall of Rapture somehow. Like if you could have like a decision-based open timeline BioShock game, that would be cool.
That would be actually. I want that game.
Like that would be cool. But open world, I'm kind of against it. I'm open to the idea of it. BioShock's a really cool atmosphere and a really cool environment to play in. I've only played the first game and the third game. I've never played the second game. I've heard that's actually the best in some people's opinion and also the worst in other people's opinion. So
Yep, typical.
So that there's that. But yeah, BioShock could go open world, and I'm not sure how to feel about that.
Yeah, we'll see. I mean, every time I see that term, I get a little bit worried about it. But it's like when they said Halo was gonna be open world, I was like, oh boy. But then I guess it's just like large expanses, and there's like open sections, so it's a little different.
It's an open ring world. It's a different thing.
Exactly.
There's only so far you can go left and right.
Apparently, you can push things over the edge, though. That's exciting.
I want to see this now.
Yes.
As always, if you have nothing else to say, I'm Chris.
And I'm Will, and I don't have anything else to say.
And we will see you
on the next CHRILLCAST. Bye, guys.